The role of men in preventing violence is really taking responsibility for actions and treating everyone with kindness, respect, and love. And if we can treat that to ourselves first and respect and love ourselves, then we can show that in turn to others around us.
One of the biggest things is being able to get into male spaces and to bring knowledge or awareness of sexual violence and prevention, and not just like sexual violence as it pertains to like actually like physically harming somebody, but even in like our words and actions and what we say and what we do around other people or certain populations or all populations of people, and just being more aware, because like it's become just talking about women and using like terms and things that put women down has been almost like a cultural norm for like so long, and we need to like break out of this cycle, to break out of this way that we speak about women.
So it is a great pleasure to welcome you to today's Honolulu Mayor and City Council Sexual Assault Awareness Month Proclamation and Recognition Ceremony.
Sexual assault is not just crime perpetrated on a person. It is an assault to our basic values. Decent people simply do not commit these horrible acts. Above our own personal safety, we must put the highest priority for safety for those we care about the most. Our children, spouses, and parents. As a woman and a parent, I am very hopeful and encouraged as I looked around the room. I see many others who similarly share a deep commitment to stop this inhuman behavior wherever it occurs.
I see hope in the Me Too movement, in reminding mainly men, but not always, but mainly men, about how they should act as men, to women and to other men. And this theme of this year of I Ask Consent makes me think, even before consent, it's about behavior. And how do we as men, and how do we as women treat our fellow men and women?
This year, the campaign theme, I Ask, is personified by the spirit of aloha, our way of life in Hawaii, practicing compassion and respect for others. I ask means understanding the power, not the weakness, the power of seeking permission and consent from others. I ask reaffirms and respects personal boundaries, equality, and the safety of others. And I ask transcends stereotypes, race, gender, and sexual orientation, applying equally to each and every one of us in our relationships with others.
Well, I think it's a huge role and a big responsibility to make sure that all people, men and women, are safe in the environments that we're in. I think it's a leadership role. I think it's leading by example. And I think it's one of education too, to helping to educate and to really set the tone by doing things the right way.
I think the goal for men in general is to create peace and to guard their family and their community from violence. Where there's a stigma, I think, where amongst men, where that macho kind of reputation that they want to keep. But in actuality, I think the real role of men should be of guardianship and to defend people, especially defend their community and their family from violence.
I believe men's role is in raising awareness, in raising children, in treating really every human with respect and dignity. It's really just talking to the team, letting them know how they can kind of impact others as they take the knowledge and the stance of saying, you know, this isn't right, you know, and really kind of growing the next generation with an idea of respect and the correct treatment of women.